So today what I'm going to be working on is something that I started a little while ago, and it was a new thing for me. I wanted to attempt freehanding, and I wanted to do it to a female form because I'm always making armor for men. Usually most of the commissions I get are for big burly guys or skinny guys or whatever, and I'm really good at making armor that fits men. I've never done anything that's like form fitting to a woman. I've made the Batgirl curls in the past, but I can wear those on my own head. It's just something different about making for a completely different body type. And to that end, I made this. This is a Wonder Woman corset, which I've made to fit my wife. And she loves it. She's going absolutely insane for it. And it was completely freehand. What I did was cover her in cling film, then wrap that in duct tape, and then I cut it off her. So that gave me the base pattern for this. And then I just drew out the templates for all these individual shapes and stuck them on. And I think it's worked really, really well. Now around the back there's a split so that you can put it on and put it off. And you can't see it at the minute, but there are some leather flaps in there that are taped back so I don't get paint on them. There's going to be eyelets in those which are going to string up so that you can pull the whole thing together and it'll fit better. So what I still need to do on this is mask this bit off, paint this gold, and then I have this little accent bit here which I made out of some thin craft foam, and it needs to be gold as well. So hopefully that's what I'm going to be doing today. So let's get the gold on this, let's mask this off, and let's see what happens next. So what I'm going to be using for this section is MTM94. It's a matte gold paint, and I will always say I prefer to use matte gold when I can because the chrome gold and the shiny gold, there's something that can happen with the paint in chrome and shiny stuff is it has a clear varnish in it, and if it's left for too long or if it gets too cold or sometimes too warm, that varnish can separate out, and when you spray it on it looks great at first, but over time as it dries the varnish will pull into one little puddle and the colour will pull into another and you'll end up with this weird mottling effect. You want to watch out for that. And something I will say is good paint care is something that will prolong the life of your cans a lot. When you're done using a spray can, turn it upside down and spray it into the distance until it comes clear. This way you've unclogged the nozzle and you'll be able to use the same tin for longer. I've had this tin sitting for 6 months now and I'm pretty confident I should be able to keep using it. So let's get some paint on the Wonder Woman. So we've got it all masking taped up and this is what it looks like. Sorry, that's a cat. So this is what it looks like. Now I like to use this blue masking tape because it's paint repellent, meaning that it will not stick to the paint underneath it. I've had that problem in the past with Iron Man suits and helmets in that when I peel off the masking tape it takes big chunks of the red paint off and then you have to mask off the gold and go back and do the red. It's a nightmare. Just I pay the extra money and just get the paint repellent tape. It's much better. And then to seal on the tape I just wrap the rest of it in cling film to stop the paint getting anywhere I don't want it. So let's go through a few coats of gold on this, see how it ends up. So that's how it looks after one. And I always like to do many thin coats rather than one large coat because paint will drip and it will pour down and you'll end up ruining your piece. If you have the time and the chance, always do 2 to 3 small thin coats. And do 5 if you can. You get a much better effect on your thing. So we'll come back whenever we've got this finished. Okay, so I've now got 3 coats of paint on this, and I have 3 coats of paint on this. I took the masking off, now it's good to go. Now all I gotta do is put the eyelets and the leather in the back, string it up, and it should be about ready to wear. So let's jump back in a couple minutes when I've attached this to this. We'll do that using hot glue because it's one of my favourite techniques to do things. And we'll show you where we're at in a sec. So there we have that attached. Now this is all set up as one wearable piece. So what we gotta do now to finish it off is go around the back. I finished the leather off in here. It's gonna have leather straight down the centre with eyelets in it, and it's gonna be able to be laced up from the back. That way it can be pulled tighter and fit better to the form. So let's do it. There we have it. The eyelets are on. Kind of hard to see there, but there they are. So what I'm going to do with these now, it means when it can open up, you can go into it, close it up, and then string it up. And I've got a flap behind here of extra leather, and what that's going to do is it's just going to fill in any extra space that shows up. So if it doesn't pull in all the way, it means that there's always something covering, so there's not a big blank space in the back. So yeah, that's this finished pretty much. It's ready to wear. So I will do a quick video demonstrating it on at some point. I hope you guys have liked this. I hope it's been somewhat informative. I'm sorry I didn't start this from the beginning. I just started doing these videos. So, but you know, I'll hopefully start showing more builds from the start and going the whole way through them. But yes, there's a Wonder Woman's corset. So thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time.